Okay, here we go. We're going to switch our Ducati Duca bike cover from onto the stock cover to our nice new Ducati Duca bike cover. New O-ring, just because I think you can reuse it if you wanted to. Woo! Super Quattro, yes. That is nice. Nicely packed here so it doesn't get damaged. Got some foam. Got some nice clear. Okay. Nice clear cover. Woo! Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. So, see-through cover. Woo! Alright. Got a little clutch ring. Goes inside the clutch also. A lot of people do black. I decided to do red to match my red. I have some other red accents on the bike. Pretty simple. Move this bolt, move this welt, pry back your fairing a little bit, remove these bolts here. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple 3 bolts hold the little ring in place. Not too much of a big project. Put a little rag under there. The bike tilts on its angle, so I do not believe we're going to lose any oil, or much, if any at all. This is pretty clean. If you want to go nuts, you can wipe it down if you want to, but I don't want to get no prints on there, so I'm not going to touch it. So here we go. We're going to take this bolt out over here. There's one bolt over here. We're going to take this one out. Okay. Now you can bend your fairing a little bit, right? Because it's plastic, it's flexible. Put it back there so you got some room. I have a little driver so it'll go quickly. Take your bolts off. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. There we go. There's the cover, there's your clutch. There's not much oil, if any, coming out because the bike is tilted. You can, if you want, get a rag and wipe it over here so when you put your new one on, it seals good. That was an 8mm. This here little clutch ring here is a 10mm. So let me get that. And it's only 3 little bolts. I'm going to leave the stock pressure plate for now. I'm not sure if I want to change that. I may at a later date. But that was a little expensive, so I just decided to get the cover. For now. These ones here, 10mm. They're not very tight. Just need a 1/4 inch ratchet. You can break them loose. Use my little driver so it'll go quicker. You do have to be a little careful because there's springs behind here. This is what holds the pressure on the clutch. So you take these screws out. One. They're pretty long screws too. You try to do it evenly because the spring is pushing back against it. Two, three. Now you take your plate off. You take your replacement one, right? It matches up with this here. Right? Looks really nice. Same size. Fits perfect. Take that, put it in there. Centers itself on the springs. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down nice and hand tight. So this way to go evenly. Get a little resistance so you could use your ratchet. Just go a couple of turns, Let it go nice and evenly. Those are kind of small bolts, so you don't really have to put a lot of torque on them. Just kind of want to just get it even, nice even pressure, go around a little at a time. Tight. 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 And that's it. You just gotta snug them tight. That's it. That's it. That's it. There you go. There's your nice colored, got some nice aluminum color, anodized clutch parts. You got your little pressure ring. And that's how your clutch works. You can check it, make sure your clutch works if you want. It holds, pushes pressure against your clutch. That's what gives you the friction. Now you'll be able to see that once you put your clear cover on. As I said before, the bike is leaning, so really you don't have any oil coming out, but you do get a little drip over here on the base. So if you wipe it off, just the bottom of the motor, wipe it around there, when you put it together, you won't have any oil seeping. Now, like I said, you could probably reuse your old one because it's rubber, but if you're one of those people that don't mind spending a couple extra dollars, it's not too expensive to get the new one from Ducati. Very pretty simple. Take your clutch cover, lay it like this, has a little groove in here, Just lay it in the groove. Like that. There you go. Put it like this. I guess you would like your special parts. I guess it would like it facing this way here. Squeeze it behind there. But you got to be a little careful this doesn't come out. Your O-ring doesn't come out. That's the trickiest part, putting this in here. So, let's see here. Make sure the writing's facing correctly here. Okay. Now, let's see here. All right. This gasket is giving me a hard time because it's brand new and doesn't want to stick in there. This gasket does not want to come out. It's a little older gasket. What you can do is take a little lithium grease, dielectric grease, any kind of very light petroleum jelly grease, because that'll dissipate. You put a little grease or a little oil on the new O-ring, Then when you stick it in here, voila, it will stick like glue. There you go. A little grease on there. Alright. Now you got a little, will not fall out. Okay. Take your cover, slide it carefully on there so you don't drop your O-ring. Voila! Look at that, pretty. Take one bolt, two bolts. Take your bolts, one at a time. Put your bolts in here very carefully. You can pull this back because it's just, the fairing is just plastic. And it's flexible a little bit. Don't get too crazy on it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Tighten them nice and easily, because remember this is aluminum. Just run it down nice and easy, and just a little bit, because this is an aluminum cover. You're screwing it into aluminum, so you want to snug it up. It's not gonna. Try to go on a little bit of a diagonal, but then just go around, make sure they're all, you don't forget any. Just do little, not too crazy tight. Alright, because it's just a little cover that doesn't have a lot of, bend that back there, there you go, you sneak that back in there. Take your bolt, put it back in there. Put one screw there. You put your other screw in over here. Make sure they're tight so your fairing doesn't come loose. And there you have it. Nice Ducati cover, clutch cover, so you can see your clutch. And it looks cool when the parts are spinning around inside there, as you will see in a second when I start up. quick, easy job. Thank you. Sorry for the video quality because I was using my phone because the batteries in my GoPro died, but pretty simple job. Anybody could do it, and it looks nice.